In the blink of an eye, a car crash almost ended Michelle's life. Instead, it opened a door to a realm beyond our comprehension. A typical Tuesday morning turned into an extraordinary encounter with the ethereal. Michelle, a woman as ordinary as you and I, found herself at the precipice of life and death, teetering on the edge of the world as we know it. As her car spun out of control, Michelle felt a strange detachment from her body, as though she were a spectator to her own life's drama. It was a sensation akin to floating, of being untethered from the physical constraints of her body. Yet, she felt an overwhelming sense of peace, a tranquility that contradicted the chaos unfolding around her. She was hurtling through a tunnel at breakneck speed. It was as if she were drawn towards an unknown destination by some unseen force. The tunnel, not a void of darkness as one might expect, was filled with swirling colors and patterns, mesmerizing and enchanting. At the end of the tunnel, a radiant light awaited her. It was not merely a source of illumination, but a sentient presence. This light, it seemed, was alive, imbued with an indescribable warmth and love that enveloped Michelle in its ethereal embrace. This encounter with the radiant light was transformative. It was a moment of revelation, a profound understanding that life and death are not two distinct states, but part of a continuous cycle. It was an affirmation that our existence does not cease with the cessation of our breath, but transitions into another dimension. Michelle returned from her near-death experience with a new perspective on life and death. She no longer feared the inevitable end we all must face one day. Instead, she embraced the understanding that death is not the final destination but a gateway, a portal to another existence. For Brady, a heart attack was not the end. Instead, it was a journey into a realm filled with peace and love. As his heart faltered, Brady's consciousness remained intact, transcending the physical confines of his body. He found himself in a place where time and space were irrelevant, a realm radiating with tranquility that defies human comprehension. In this beautiful reality, Brady was enveloped by an overwhelming sense of serenity. He was no longer a solitary being, but a part of something immense and immeasurably profound. He experienced unity, a oneness with the universe that was both humbling and empowering. Every atom, every star, every soul was interconnected, bound by a cosmic tapestry woven with threads of love and understanding. The love Brady experienced was not the conditional kind we often encounter in our daily lives. The love was unconditional, boundless, and all-encompassing. It was a love that accepted him for who he was, a love that understood his triumphs and his failures, his joys and his sorrows. In the presence of this love, Brady felt a sense of acceptance he had never known before. This journey beyond the veil was not just an experience but a transformation. When Brady returned to his physical body, he was not the same man who had suffered a heart attack. He brought back with him a profound understanding of life, death, and the interconnectedness of all things. Brady's near-death experience made him more compassionate and understanding. He realized that every life, no matter how insignificant it might seem, has a purpose. He understood that every action, every thought, every emotion is a thread in the cosmic tapestry. Every one of us, in our own unique ways, contributes to the beauty and complexity of the universe. Brady returned from his journey with a renewed sense of purpose and a deeper understanding of the interconnectedness of all life. He shares his story not as proof of life after death, but as a testament to the transformative power of love and the profound wisdom that can be gained from stepping beyond the veil. While these stories are intriguing, what does science have to say about near-death experiences? Well, let's delve into the world of hypotheses and theories. For starters, one popular scientific explanation is the lack of oxygen, or hypoxia, during a near-death situation. This lack of oxygen can cause neuron cells in the brain to fire randomly, leading to vivid and surreal experiences. It's a bit like the brain throwing a final dazzling fireworks display. Another theory suggests that these experiences are nothing more than hallucinations. Our brains are wired to make sense of the world, and when faced with the incomprehensible reality of death, it might create a comforting narrative. It's a bit like your brain telling you a bedtime story to soothe your fears. Then, there are the quantum theories. Some scientists suggest that our consciousness operates on a quantum level within the microtubules of our brain cells. They propose that when we're near death, this quantum information is released into the universe, only to return if we survive. It's as if our consciousness takes a brief cosmic journey before returning home. But it's important to remember that these are just theories. The truth is, science doesn't have a definitive answer. The brain is a marvelously complex organ, and we're still unraveling its mysteries. Furthermore, near-death experiences are intensely personal and subjective, making them difficult to study objectively. The debate rages on, with scientists and researchers on both sides presenting compelling arguments. Some regard near-death experiences as evidence of life after death, a glimpse into the afterlife. Others see them as fascinating yet entirely natural neurological phenomena. And so we find ourselves at the crossroads of science and spirituality, the physical and the metaphysical, the hard facts of biology wrestling with the elusive nature of consciousness. It's a fascinating field of study, one that promises to keep us on the edge of our seats for years to come. While science continues to search for answers, the phenomenon of near-death experiences remains shrouded in mystery. Regardless of the cause, one thing is clear. Near-death experiences can have a profound impact on those who have them. This impact often manifests in the form of significant life changes, the most common of which we'll delve into today. Firstly, many of those who have had a near-death experience report a notable increase in empathy. They come to understand the depth of human emotion and experience in a way they hadn't before. This newfound understanding often leads them to become more compassionate, kinder, and more understanding individuals. They start to value human connection and emotional intimacy more than they used to. Secondly, a decreased fear of death is another common after-effect. Having faced death and returned, these individuals often lose their fear of the inevitable end. They've peeked behind the curtain, so to speak, and found that death might not be the end but a new beginning. This shift in perspective can lead to a greater appreciation for life and a desire to live each day to the fullest. Lastly, a heightened sense of spirituality is frequently reported. Even those who were previously non-religious or non-spiritual can find themselves drawn to the mysteries of the universe after such an experience. They often feel a deep connection to the cosmos, a sense of being part of something much bigger than themselves. This feeling can be incredibly transformative, leading to a shift in values, beliefs, and life goals. These profound changes hint at the transformative power of near-death experiences. They shake individuals to their core, altering their perceptions of life, death, and everything in between. This transformation often leads to a more fulfilling, meaningful life, marked by deep connections and a sense of peace. Whether one views near-death experiences as a glimpse into the afterlife or as a complex brain phenomenon, there's no denying their life-altering impact. They remind us of the fragility of life and the importance of living in the moment. Whether a glimpse into the afterlife or a complex brain phenomenon, near-death experiences are undeniably life-changing. In the end, the journey through near-death experiences is a journey into the unseen, the unknown, and perhaps the unfathomable. We've traveled together through the shadows of near-death experiences, brushed against the veil that separates life from death, and pondered the science attempting to illuminate these experiences. We've considered the transformative power of these encounters, how they've changed people's lives, and how they've reshaped their understanding of the world around them. And what does it all mean? Well, the truth is, we're still not entirely sure. The scientific community remains divided, with some researchers pointing to physiological explanations, like the brain's response to extreme stress, while others suggest these experiences hint at something more, something beyond the physical realm. These near-death experiences, these glimpses into the unseen, they challenge our perceptions, they push us to question, to explore, to seek. They compel us to grapple with our understanding of death, and in doing so, they reveal new insights about life. Life and death, two sides of the same coin, two stages in the same journey, intertwined in ways we are yet to fully comprehend. And perhaps that's the real lesson here. Perhaps the true value of exploring near-death experiences lies not in the answers we find, but in the questions they inspire. So, let's keep questioning, let's keep exploring, let's delve deeper into the unseen, into the unknown. And as we do, let's remember to keep an open mind, to be guided by curiosity, by wonder, by a desire to understand not just the world around us, but also the world within us. As we continue to delve into the mysteries of near-death experiences, we may find ourselves not just understanding death, but life in a whole new light. Before we go, please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more intriguing insights into the unseen and otherworldly.